I woke up because of pain, so I took more Tylenol and I unwrapped it from the gauze. I wrapped around it so that the lumens would stay in, and hopefully I can get a home nurse out today and maybe see if there could be a dressing change just because of how thick the gauze is. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that it wasn't going to really be super painful. I mean, I knew it was going to be painful. Obviously, they're putting a very, very thick line, a very strong line, you know, through my arm to get to my heart. Like, I knew that it was going to be not fun. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be comfortable at all, but this is, like, exceptionally bad. Like, I didn't expect it to hurt this much. I don't want anybody watching this to freak out if you have to get a pick. It's definitely less painful than getting a port placed. That's like actual like surgery. This was just like very minor surgery. But just as a forewarning, it might be pretty painful. Not like crying on the floor painful, but pretty painful still. Manageable painful. So hopefully I get a call about having a home nurse company and a home nurse be sent out because I have to flush this today and I don't know how. And I don't want to risk sepsis by not doing it correctly. I also don't know which lumen to use. So I really do need to get a home nurse out here. And I will get my supplies today. I'm going to go to my grandma's and we'll just see how it goes. But I am going to go edit and then upload the vlog. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm a little short of breath this morning and I can't really pinpoint if it's asthma related or POTS related, because POTS does surprisingly cause a lot of problems. So POTS is a form of dysautonomia, which is dysfunction of the autonomic nervous system. So although tachycardia is for POTS is the big issue, it does cause digestion problems, it causes shortness of breath, it causes weakness, it causes a lot of different things that you wouldn't think are connected, but they are. So anyway, my like computer like totally gave out on me, so I was waiting for it to kind of cool down, and I'm gonna go back upstairs to finish uploading. I want to put my cover on. But since the gauze is so thick, and the cover is supposed to be tight, it ends up constricting it a little bit too much. So I might throw it on for a little bit just to see if it helps. But we are keeping our ears out for a shipment. Keeping our ears out for shipment of my supplies, and I'm going to be calling the office at 11 to see what's going on with the home nurse. So we left the house for a few minutes just to get coffee, and Allie's trying the s'mores iced coffee, and me and my mom are getting our regulars. So hopefully I wake up. Hopefully all of us wake up. Correction, it's not my mom's. It's my sister's friend who has the same name. I thought she was just referring to my mom as Kim and not mom. So that happened. So this is for her friend. So that's my regular, and Allie's trying s'mores, and her friend Kim got hot coffee? Yeah. Okay. Oops. I can taste the lemon pepper. This is so good. Right. So just to update you guys on how my day is going and to raise a little bit of awareness as to what life is truly like when you're chronically ill and too sick to work and too sick to do anything and have to have a line on your arm. And I'm not saying this as a pity party. I'm not saying this at all as a pity party. I'm saying this because this is complete reality for me and reality for a lot of people who are sick. And, yeah, so I'm not saying this for pity, but I've waited around all day. My days consisted of waking up, calling my doctor's office, emailing my doctor, getting a rude email back saying that they only set up the home nurse after the PICC line is in, but the thing is, we haven't, like, she wouldn't have called had I not called yesterday. So it's consisted of waiting around with my phone to try to see if either my doctor's office is going to call or a home nursing company was going to call. And I was waiting all day. I've been waiting for a shipment of all of my supplies. Today's also consisted of me screaming at my family and crying because nobody seems to be helping me. I feel like they put this line in and then they just went like, oh well, like, you're on your own now. So the plan right now is we might do a dressing change at home if I get my shipment tonight, because I need the Tegaderm, this clear stuff. I need that to be able to do it, otherwise I'm not doing it. And so that's number one. If that doesn't happen tonight, I'm going back to the endovascular surgery center to have a dressing change and to have it flushed. And then tomorrow is going to consist of waiting around for to see if a home nurse is able to get out to me. And if not, she's going to have to get out on Thursday. So although I had this placed yesterday on a Monday and a Monday morning, I might not be able to use this line until Thursday or Friday. So although it's in and the hard part is over, there's an incredibly long process dealing with insurance, dealing with doctor's offices, figuring out a home nurse situation, getting my shipment. Like, there's such a large process to this, and I just wanted to say that because, like, I feel like people view doing, say, like, getting a port placed or a PICC placed or a midline placed and doing, fluids at home is just like, oh, let me set up my IV pole. Oh, let me hang my fluids and I'm just going to sit here and watch YouTube videos and relax. And the reality is, I got it placed. It's not going to be like that. I'm desperate for fluids. It's not happening today. And it's requiring me to drive all the way back to the surgery center. And I don't know. It's such a long process and such a complicated process and such a frustrating process that it's not what it seems. And a big part of, if you have a central line or if you're a 2B, like, a big part is working through insurance, the shipment companies, and the home nursing services to try to figure out, how to work with everything. And once this starts, this process isn't going to just end. This is ongoing. And I know friends of mine who are very, very, very sick who spend a lot of their days on the phone with doctors, hospitals, nurses, insurance, all these different places. They spend all their time doing that, and the other time that they're not doing it is spent sleeping. And I have a friend who does this, and then her mom has to set up her TPN for her, and this isn't just like a simple, like, oh wow, I have this beautiful IV and look at me, I'm so lucky. It's not like that at all. it's not like that. So I just wanted to pop in to say that. I know this has been a little bit of a long segment, and hopefully today I'll be able to like unbox all my supplies and kind of get a look at everything, because we're still waiting, because it's being dropped off by FedEx, so we're still waiting for it. I did get cards that I ordered today, which I'm excited about because I want to send cards to people who are chronically ill. Even if I don't talk to them, I'd like to start. So, yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, just let you know, I've been MIA today. It's 4:30. I've been very MIA, but today has been very rough. So, I just really wanted to communicate that. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys my shipment in a few. So I figured I would do a little bit of an update. So I did not get my supplies today. We got a call that we'll be receiving it around 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. Sorry, I'm trying to get something up on my TV. And yes, we'll get it in the morning. And I'm going to see if, if a nurse is able to get out to me, then I'll wait for the nurse to come show me how to set everything up. If she does not get to me tomorrow, I am contemplating just running fluids myself. I'm just getting used to all of this stuff, and it's really, it's been frightening to not know, like, for there to be so much unknown this week. That's what's really kind of gotten to me. But I will update you guys before I go to sleep. Me and my mom, my sister are gonna watch, like, weird missing persons cases, because me and my sister were kind of watching them today, and they're interesting, so that's what we're gonna do. And I'll update you guys before I go to sleep. It's about 8:15 right now. Hey guys, so it is 12:41, and I just wanted to close out the vlog with a few thoughts. I spoke a lot today about I guess more or less what you don't hear about or don't see behind closed doors, and something that people don't ever really hear much about unless you're chronically ill and have to deal with it on a daily basis. Or you have a family member who's chronically ill. So, another thing you're not going to really hear much about, and I'd be lying to you if I closed out this vlog and said today was great, and, I closed out the vlog with a smile on my face, because that's not how today's been for me. I had a severe panic attack, very severe panic attack, and not a POTS panic attack, a panic attack. Couldn't calm myself down, was very much freaking out, and I guess that's another thing that, people don't realize, or people don't hear much about, is that there's so much mental torment with all of this. Part of the reason I freaked out was because, they put this very risky line in and gave me no follow-up, and my doctor's office didn't do the correct work and get me what I need. And so now I have this line in, and I'm going days of not even being able to use it because I don't know how to, and because I didn't have my supplies. So this isn't something that is shown very often, and I find it to be really, really important that I show if you see my intro video, it says the happiness, the tears, and everything in between. Today was a lot of tears, a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't calm myself down. I really could not calm myself down. It was really bad. So today was one of those days where majority of it was either filled with visual, like physical tears, or just emotional tears. I know that sounds weird, but I'm being honest, you know? Happiness, the tears, and everything in between. And the tears happened a lot, so just wanted to leave off with that note. Things suck like this, but anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I have a busy day ahead of me. So love you guys.